Congratulations, Dylan, on memorizing your next two verses. We're going to go over these really quickly for you so that you can use this later on if you need it. On your second file, which is the telephone pole, on the top of the telephone pole you have a telephone booth, an old school telephone booth, symbolizing then. Inside the telephone booth is He-Man, opening up the cat's mouth that is hissing. Opened his mouth, because it's the cat's mouth. Then he opened his mouth, and out of the cat's mouth comes an ant, the giant ant that we see from Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. And he's a lecturer, he's a professor, he's standing in front of a whiteboard. On the whiteboard is a drawing of a tater tot, and tot. And then you have those old school Peaky Blinder guys with the old school outfits, a collective of them, and tot them. Suddenly the ant sprays the board, the whiteboard with Windex and cleans it, saying, verse number 2, Matthew 5, then he opened his mouth and taught them, saying. Verse 3, which is your bush in front of your window, I think is what it is. We have a fountain of water in a can. And there's a pirate, R, blessed R. The fountain of water in a can is blessed, R. And there's a golden cross, and he pours it on that golden cross. Blessed R, the pour. And then he drinks the water. It goes in his mouth, and he turns into a spirit being. In spirit, he's transparent. And then he turns into a red robin. Four. Robin is four, right? A robin flies over to its nest, which has pears in it. Theirs. Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs. Then suddenly there's an Israeli flag, and it blows in the wind, and it goes away. Goes this way, and then there's a castle. And there's a cross on top of the castle. The kingdom of heaven. Da, 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 da. So we have two new verses. Verse 2, then he opened his mouth and taught them, saying. Verse 3, blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Good job, man. Keep it up.